Hello, boys and girls. This is Ms. Brown, and I will be going over Wednesday's homework. Is rounding numbers. So you're rounding the numbers to the place where it tells you in the circle. So the first one says round the following number to the nearest 10. So I would look at my number in the tens place, and I see that it is a 5. So I look next door to the 4 to tell me whether my 5 is going to soar or rest. So I know my 4 is less than 5. It's 5 or more, let it soar. 4 or less, let it rest. So I'm going to let my 5 stay the same. But don't forget, you still have to have all your other numbers there. So I'm going to do this for an example. Okay, so I know that 5 is going to stay a 5. And remember that everything else before the 5 stays the same. So my 7 will still be there. My 6 will still be there. My 5 will stay the same. Then everything after the place we're rounding to turns into a 0. So that means my 4 will become a 0. So my answer is 7,650. So that means this number rounded to the nearest 10 is 7,650 because the tens place is the 5. So I know it will either be 50 or 60. And because my 4 is closer to the 50 side than it is to the 60 side, my number is going to stay 50, the tens place. So 7,650. Number 2, round the following number to the nearest 100. So I will look at the number in the hundreds place, see it's a 5. And then my number after the 100th place is a 6. And that's what's going to tell me whether my 5 is going to soar or rest. So my 6 is bigger than 5. So I know that this 5 is going to soar. So the 5 will turn into a 6. Everything else before my 5 stays the same. Everything else after my 5 turns into a 0. So you're going to write that number on the line. Number 3, round the following number to the nearest 1,000. Number 4 says round the following number to the nearest 10,000. And number 5, round the following number to the nearest 100,000. And then on the bottom, you're just using a number line to place the numbers on the correct spot. And then they ask you a question about the numbers. And you answer by using the number line. So it says place 2,600 on the number line. So if I look here, I see it starts with 2,000, ends with 3,000. So that means this has to be 2,000, this has to be 2,001, 2,002, 2,100, 2,200, 2,300, 400, and so on. So I need to find where 2,600 would be. So if I count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notches here. So that means this number, my 2,600, would end up right here on this number line. So you would just write 2,600 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here, sorry. Okay. And then it asks the question, is 2,600 closer to 2,000 or 3,000? So if you look here, we've already passed the halfway mark. This would be the halfway mark on my number line because that's 2,100 right here, 200, 300, 400, 500. This would be halfway. So 2,600 is closer to 3,000 than it is to 2,000. So for this answer, I would write 3,000 on the line. And for the next one, it says place 7,300 on the number line below. So you would just count the number of notches. You will be at 7,000, 7,100, 7,200, 7,300. It would be here. Then it asks, is 7,300 closer to 7,000 or 8,000? And you would just write the answer on the line. For this one, it says place this number on the number line. Number 9 says place this number on the number line. And then it's going to ask you another question. Is this number closer to 12,000 or to 13,000? And is this one closer to 20,000 or to 21,000? And then number 10 says use the chart to round the number to the nearest tens, 100, 1,000, and 10,000's place. So this number, 58,632. So if you had to round this number to the nearest 10, I would look at the number in the tens place, which is the 3. And then I would look over to my 2. Is my 2 big enough to make that 3 round up to 40? Or is it small enough to where it's going to stay at 30? And I can already know by looking at it that a 2 is small, so this 3 is going to stay at 3. But everything else has to still go there too. So I have to write 5, 8, 6. Then my 3 will stay. Then my 2 will turn into a 0, because anything after my tens place will turn into a 0. So that's what that one would be. And then for 100 place, I would know my 6 is either going to soar or rest, and I'll look at my 3. My 3 is 4 or less, so I'm going to let the 6 rest. Remember, you have to write everything else. So your 5, your 8 will stay the same. 6 is also staying because our 3 is small enough to where that 6 is going to stay. And then everything else after that turns into a 0. So my answer there would be 58,600. So you do the other two on your own. And that is all for tonight.